Hello and welcome to Smart Reads in Minutes, where we break down the most powerful books into bite-sized summaries. Today, we're diving into I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi, an actionable, no-nonsense guide to building wealth without extreme budgeting or sacrificing what you love. Sethi exposes common financial myths, from the illusion of financial expertise to the dangers of decision paralysis. Instead of fixating on small, restrictive money hacks, he lays out a practical system for automating savings, optimizing credit cards, negotiating better deals, and investing with confidence. His approach is simple: spend extravagantly on what brings you joy while ruthlessly cutting out what doesn't. This book isn't just about getting rich, it's about designing a rich life on your own terms, free from financial stress and full of possibility. Let's get started. Introduction. Would you rather be sexy or rich? Sethi's introduction to personal finance emphasizes the importance of proactive, consistent action over passive avoidance or obsessive nitpicking. He draws a parallel between managing finances and managing weight, noting that both are often approached with a focus on minor, fleeting details rather than fundamental, sustainable changes. Just as fad diets often distract from the core principles of healthy eating and exercise, many people get bogged down in the minutiae of financial advice, hindering their ability to build real wealth. He argues that the abundance of information available today often leads to paralysis. Faced with a deluge of conflicting advice, many individuals feel overwhelmed and unsure where to begin. This paralysis prevents them from taking even small but crucial steps like automating savings or investing early. He underscores the power of early investment, illustrating how even modest sums can grow significantly over time thanks to the magic of compounding. The key takeaway is that starting sooner rather than later is paramount, and that inaction due to information overload can be a major detriment to long-term financial success. The media, he contends, plays a role in this confusion by often prioritizing sensational, fear-mongering financial news over practical, helpful advice. The focus on market crashes and economic downturns, while sometimes relevant, can create a sense of anxiety and discourage people from investing. He also criticizes the prevalence of a victim mentality in personal finance, where individuals attribute their financial struggles to external factors like the economy or previous generations. Excuses like, "I don't know enough," or "I might lose money," become self-fulfilling prophecies, preventing people from taking the necessary steps to improve their financial situation. He emphasizes that even simple actions, such as setting up automatic savings, can have a profound impact, dispelling the myth that financial success requires expert knowledge or complex strategies. A central theme of the introduction is the societal obsession with appearing sexy, rather than focusing on the less glamorous, but ultimately more rewarding, path to becoming rich. This translates to a fixation on flashy financial tactics like day trading or trying to time the market, instead of embracing the boring but effective methods of long-term investing and automation. He argues that the pursuit of the perfect strategy often becomes a form of procrastination, preventing people from ever getting started. He advocates for a bias toward action, emphasizing that consistent application of sound financial principles is far more important than finding the holy grail of investment strategies. His approach to personal finance is not about extreme frugality or deprivation. He encourages readers to spend freely on the things they truly value, while consciously cutting back on unnecessary expenses. The key to achieving this balance is automation. By automating savings, investments, and bill payments, individuals can remove the burden of constant decision-making and ensure consistent progress toward their financial goals. This automated system allows money to grow in the background, freeing up mental energy and allowing individuals to focus on other aspects of their lives. He draws an analogy between driving a car and managing finances. You don't need to be a mechanic to drive a car, just as you don't need to be a financial expert to manage your money effectively. By focusing on the controls you understand and utilizing the tools available, you can reach your destination. Similarly, in personal finance, focusing on what you can control, like your savings rate, spending habits, and investment choices is crucial. He encourages readers to define their own vision of a rich life, which may not necessarily involve material wealth, but rather financial freedom and the ability to live life on their own terms. Ultimately, the introduction calls for a fundamental shift in mindset. Instead of reacting to financial problems as they arise, he encourages readers to proactively build a financial system that works for them. The goal is not to obsess over every penny or get stressed by market fluctuations, but to create a system that runs smoothly and efficiently, allowing wealth to accumulate over time. His message is clear. Getting rich is not about being perfect. It's about taking smart, consistent action. It's about automating the mundane, prioritizing spending on what matters, and building a financial foundation that supports your desired lifestyle. He empowers readers to take control of their financial destinies, emphasizing that with the right approach, anyone can achieve financial independence and live a richer, more fulfilling life. Chapter 1. Optimize your credit cards. This chapter argues that credit cards are not inherently evil. Their negative reputation stems from mismanagement. Sethi reframes the credit card conversation, positioning them as instruments for wealth building rather than harbingers of debt. He emphasizes that responsible usage can improve credit scores, unlock valuable rewards programs, and offer crucial consumer protections. The goal transcends simply avoiding debt. It's about strategically leveraging credit to enhance one's financial standing. He provides concrete steps to optimize credit card usage. He advocates for proactive engagement with credit card companies, suggesting negotiation for lower interest rates, increased credit limits, and strategic utilization of perks like cashback rewards, travel points, and purchase protection. He outlines a practical approach to credit score improvement, emphasizing the importance of paying balances in full each month, ensuring timely payments, and maintaining low credit utilization, the ratio of credit used to total available credit. He also stresses the necessity of regularly reviewing credit reports for errors and proactively disputing any inaccuracies. This proactive approach empowers individuals to take control of their credit health. The chapter also serves as a cautionary tale, highlighting common pitfalls that can lead to credit card trouble. He warns against the dangers of paying only the minimum balance, a practice that can lead to accumulating interest and long-term debt. He also cautions against missing payments, as these can significantly damage credit scores. Furthermore, he advises against closing old credit card accounts, as this can negatively impact credit utilization and potentially lower overall creditworthiness. His message is clear. Credit cards should be used strategically, not avoided altogether. He encourages readers to view credit as a tool for building financial stability and maximizing benefits, not as a source of anxiety and potential debt. The chapter concludes with a powerful takeaway. Credit cards, when managed wisely, can be leveraged for their advantages, strengthening one's financial foundation, boosting creditworthiness, and even generating income through rewards programs, all while avoiding the pitfalls of debt. Chapter 2. Beat the Banks. This chapter shifts the focus to the often uneasy relationship between individuals and their banks. Sethi argues that many people passively accept subpar banking options, often due to habit, inertia, or a lack of financial literacy. He asserts that banks frequently capitalize on this passivity through hidden fees, uncompetitive interest rates, and the promotion of financial products that benefit the bank more than the customer. He encourages readers to adopt a more assertive stance, learning how to beat the banks by choosing accounts that actively contribute to wealth accumulation rather than hindering it. He begins by exposing common banking mistakes. He criticizes the tendency to stick with traditional brick-and-mortar banks that often impose unnecessary fees for services like overdrafts, account maintenance, and ATM withdrawals. He points out that these fees generate substantial revenue for banks, revenue that could be avoided by making more informed choices. He urges readers to take ownership of their finances by exploring and switching to high-interest online savings accounts and no-fee checking accounts, often available through online banks. The chapter provides a clear, actionable roadmap for optimizing one's banking situation. He recommends choosing the right checking account, prioritizing accounts with no monthly fees, free ATM access, and robust online banking features. He also emphasizes the importance of finding a high-interest savings account, noting that online banks frequently offer significantly higher interest rates compared to traditional banks. He stresses the power of automation, advocating for setting up automatic transfers between checking and savings accounts to ensure consistent saving and smarter spending habits. This automated approach simplifies financial management and promotes consistent progress toward financial goals. He underscores the fact that many individuals unknowingly forfeit potential financial gains by using the wrong banking products. He encourages readers to conduct thorough research and switch to banks that align with their specific financial goals. He also advises readers to be assertive and negotiate with their banks to waive fees and take advantage of better offers, highlighting that banks are often willing to work with customers who demonstrate financial responsibility and are willing to explore alternative options. The core message of Chapter 2 is clear. Banks are businesses designed to generate profit, and they do so by providing services to customers. However, by being proactive, informed, and assertive, individuals can shift the dynamic and make the banking system work in their favor rather than against them. By understanding the intricacies of banking products and being willing to explore alternatives, individuals can maximize their financial gains and minimize unnecessary costs, ultimately taking control of their financial well-being. He empowers readers to become active participants in their financial lives rather than passive recipients of whatever services their bank offers. Chapter 3: Get Ready to Invest. In this chapter, Sethi dismantles the common misconception that investing is only for the wealthy, arguing that early investment, even with small sums, is the most effective way to build long-term wealth. He addresses the common barriers to investing, such as fear, lack of knowledge, and the belief that a large initial investment is required. He stresses that consistent investing, powered by the magic of compounding, is the key to financial success. He explains the power of compound interest, illustrating how even small, consistent contributions to an investment account can grow exponentially over time. He provides compelling examples that demonstrate how someone who starts investing early, even with a modest amount, will often accumulate significantly more wealth than someone who starts later with a larger initial sum. This highlights the importance of time as a crucial factor in investing, emphasizing that the earlier one starts, the more time their money has to grow. To address the fear and procrastination that often prevent people from investing, he tackles common myths surrounding the topic. He debunks the idea that investing is inherently risky, clarifying that long-term investing, particularly in diversified index funds, is significantly less risky than leaving money stagnant in a savings account, where its value erodes due to inflation. He also challenges the notion that one needs a lot of money to start investing, highlighting the accessibility of options like employer-sponsored retirement accounts, 401ks, and automated investing platforms, which allow individuals to begin with even small amounts. Finally, he addresses the "I don't know enough" excuse, reassuring readers that they don't need to be stock market gurus to invest successfully. He emphasizes the importance of consistent, automated investing in diversified, low-cost funds, rather than attempting to time the market, a strategy that is often ineffective even for seasoned professionals. The chapter provides an overview of different types of investment accounts, including 401ks, employer-sponsored retirement accounts, often with matching contributions, Roth IRAs and traditional IRAs, tax-advantaged retirement accounts for individuals, and brokerage accounts for general investing outside of retirement savings. This information helps readers understand the various options available to them and choose the accounts that best suit their individual needs and financial goals. His core message in this chapter is a call to action. Stop overthinking and start investing now. He emphasizes the importance of automation as the cornerstone of successful investing. Setting up automatic contributions to retirement and brokerage accounts ensures consistent investing without requiring constant effort or decision-making. He reassures readers that the most challenging step is getting started, and once that hurdle is cleared, the process becomes significantly easier, allowing individuals to passively watch their money grow over time. Chapter 4: Conscious Spending. This chapter introduces a refreshing alternative to traditional, restrictive budgeting. Sethi advocates for a conscious spending plan, which encourages individuals to spend extravagantly on the things they love while ruthlessly cutting back on expenses that don't bring joy or value. The goal is to gain control over spending by prioritizing what truly matters and eliminating wasteful expenditures. He argues that most people operate without a clear spending plan, simply spending money as it comes and hoping for the best. Conscious spending involves creating a deliberate plan that ensures financial stability while allowing for guilt-free indulgence in areas that are personally meaningful. He introduces the Conscious Spending Plan, a simple framework for allocating income into 4 key categories: fixed costs, 50 to 60%, which include essential expenses like rent, utilities, insurance, and minimum debt payments; investments, 10%, contributions to retirement accounts like 401ks or Roth IRAs; savings, 5 to 10%, money earmarked for significant expenses, emergencies, or travel; and guilt-free spending, 20 to 35%, funds allocated for dining out, hobbies, entertainment, and other personally enriching activities. The central principle of conscious spending is intentionality. He encourages readers to spend money deliberately, aligning their spending with their values, rather than mindlessly adhering to a budget that feels restrictive and unsustainable. He emphasizes the importance of automating finances, prioritizing savings and investments by setting up automatic transfers. This ensures that financial goals are consistently met, allowing guilt-free spending to be sustainable and preventing it from jeopardizing long-term financial well-being. He also challenges the common misconception that saving money requires sacrificing enjoyment. He argues that cutting out small daily indulgences like lattes will not significantly contribute to wealth accumulation. Instead, he advises focusing on big wins, such as negotiating a higher salary, reducing fixed costs, e.g., by refinancing a mortgage or finding cheaper insurance, and optimizing investments. These larger changes have a far greater impact on financial health than obsessing over minor expenses. By adopting a conscious spending plan, individuals can alleviate financial stress, align their spending with their values, and still enjoy life without the constant guilt and anxiety that often accompany traditional budgeting. His approach empowers readers to take control of their finances, not through deprivation, but through mindful spending and strategic allocation of resources. It emphasizes the importance of living a rich life, not just in financial terms, but also in terms of personal fulfillment and enjoyment. Chapter 5: Save while sleeping. In this chapter, Sethi argues that consistent saving, a cornerstone of financial success, is often hindered by reliance on willpower and manual processes. He posits that these methods are inherently flawed, leading to inconsistent habits and ultimately hindering long-term financial progress. Instead, he champions the implementation of automated systems that seamlessly direct funds towards savings, investments, and bill payments, eliminating the need for constant decision-making and freeing individuals from the mental burden of manual financial management. He reinforces the concept of a conscious spending plan, a financial blueprint that aligns spending with personal goals and priorities. He details how automating financial transactions, including paycheck deposits, savings transfers, investment contributions, and bill payments, reduces stress and facilitates increased savings over time without creating a sense of deprivation. This automation allows individuals to prioritize their financial well-being without feeling like they are constantly sacrificing enjoyment. The chapter provides a clear step-by-step guide to establishing an automated financial system. He begins with direct deposits, advocating for automatically splitting paychecks into designated accounts, checking, savings, and retirement funds before funds become available for discretionary spending. This preemptive allocation prevents the temptation to overspend and ensures that savings goals are consistently met. He then addresses automated savings, recommending the scheduling of regular, even seemingly small contributions to high-interest savings accounts. He emphasizes that these consistent contributions, though they may appear insignificant initially, compound over time, accumulating into substantial savings. He also stresses the importance of investment automation, encouraging the use of tools like employer-sponsored retirement plans, 401ks, Roth IRAs, or brokerage accounts to facilitate consistent, long-term investing. Finally, he advocates for automatic bill payments, setting up auto pay for recurring expenses, rent, utilities, credit card bills, to avoid late fees, protect credit scores, and eliminate the stress of remembering due dates. He argues that this automated approach enables individuals to save while sleeping because their financial systems operate seamlessly in the background, requiring minimal oversight. By ensuring that funds are automatically allocated toward financial goals before they become available for discretionary spending, automation prevents the common pitfall of saving whatever is left over at the end of the month, a strategy that often results in little to no savings. He underscores that small, consistent actions, executed automatically, have a far greater impact on long-term financial success than sporadic bursts of saving or budgeting. By embracing automation, individuals can achieve financial security without obsessing over every transaction, effectively integrating wealth building into their lives as a seamless and effortless process. Chapter 6: The Myth of Financial Expertise. This chapter tackles the pervasive misconception that financial success necessitates expert-level knowledge or constant engagement with the stock market. Sethi argues that many self-proclaimed financial experts possess no greater ability to predict market fluctuations than the average individual, and their advice is often colored by biases, emotions, and conflicts of interest. He points out that Wall Street professionals and media pundits frequently offer advice based on speculation rather than time-tested, proven strategies. He cites studies demonstrating that even highly compensated fund managers struggle to consistently outperform index funds. He argues that the financial industry thrives on perpetuating the myth that expert guidance is essential, when, in reality, a well-diversified, low-cost investment strategy often yields superior long-term results compared to actively managed funds. The chapter champions low-cost index funds as a reliable and effective investment strategy. Instead of attempting to time the market or select individual stocks, he advocates for investing in broad market index funds, such as those offered by Vanguard, which have historically delivered strong returns with lower risk. These funds offer diversification across a wide range of companies, mitigating the risk associated with investing in individual stocks. He also cautions against falling prey to financial myths and fear-based marketing tactics, such as claims that complex strategies, high fees, or constant trading are prerequisites for wealth accumulation. He emphasizes that simplicity is key to successful investing. Automating investments, adhering to a strategy of investing in index funds, and maintaining a long-term perspective are the most effective ways to build wealth over time. Ultimately, Chapter 6 reinforces the central message that financial expertise is not a prerequisite for building wealth. Individuals can achieve financial success by adhering to a simple, proven investment plan and ignoring the noise generated by so-called experts who often overcomplicate the investment process. He empowers readers to take control of their financial destinies, emphasizing that with a disciplined approach and a focus on long-term goals, anyone can achieve financial security without needing to become a financial guru. He demystifies the world of investing, making it accessible and manageable for everyone, regardless of their financial background or knowledge. Chapter 7. Investing isn't only for rich people. This chapter directly confronts the pervasive myth that investing is an exclusive domain of the wealthy. Sethi emphatically asserts that investing is not just for the rich, it's a crucial tool for everyone, regardless of their current income level. He argues that the widespread belief that investing requires substantial capital is a significant barrier, preventing many people from starting and ultimately hindering their long-term financial well-being. He emphasizes that while large sums can certainly accelerate wealth growth, the true power of investing lies in consistency and time, not just the initial investment amount. He underscores that the most valuable asset investors possess is not necessarily money, but rather time. He explains that the longer money remains invested, the greater its potential to grow exponentially, thanks to the principle of compound growth. He cautions that delaying investing, even for a few years, can significantly diminish potential returns. He provides compelling examples illustrating how even small, consistent investments made early can yield dramatically different results compared to larger investments made later. This highlights the importance of starting early, even with modest contributions, to maximize the benefits of compounding. The chapter effectively dismantles the excuse of "I'll start when I have more money," demonstrating that delaying investment is a costly mistake. He further demystifies the perception of investing as a complex and intimidating endeavor requiring specialized knowledge. He acknowledges that many people believe they need to constantly monitor the stock market, engage financial advisors, or execute intricate trades to be successful investors. However, he reassures readers that this is far from the truth. He advocates for a simpler, more accessible approach, emphasizing that low-cost index funds are often the ideal choice for long-term investors. He explains that these funds offer diversification across a broad range of companies, mitigating the risk associated with investing in individual stocks. He encourages automating investments into these index funds, ensuring steady growth without demanding constant attention or active management. This approach simplifies the investment process, making it manageable and less daunting for beginners. A key point he emphasizes is that investing is not about taking on excessive risks to achieve rapid wealth accumulation. Instead, it's about making consistent, calculated decisions that gradually build wealth over time. He cautions against the allure of timing the market or chasing after trendy stocks, strategies that are often driven by speculation and emotion rather than sound financial principles. He advocates for a long-term, passive investing strategy, emphasizing that patience and consistency are far more valuable than trying to predict market fluctuations. This approach fosters a more sustainable and less stressful investment journey. Finally, he delivers a powerful call to action, stressing that the optimal time to begin investing is now. He recognizes that many people postpone investing until they feel financially comfortable, but he argues that this delay only diminishes the power of compound interest. He reiterates that even small amounts invested consistently each month can accumulate into substantial wealth over time. He encourages readers to overcome their inertia and take the first step, emphasizing that the act of starting is often the most challenging part. He empowers readers to take control of their financial futures, regardless of their current financial situation, and to embrace the long-term benefits of consistent investing. The chapter effectively removes the barriers to entry that many perceive in the world of investing, making it clear that building wealth is within reach for everyone who is willing to start early and stay consistent. Chapter 8: How to Maintain and Grow Your System. This chapter emphasizes the ongoing nature of financial management. Building wealth, Sethi argues, is not a one-time event, but a continuous process of adjustment, refinement, and a commitment to long-term growth. This chapter focuses on how to nurture, and enhance the financial system you've created, ensuring its continued effectiveness and adaptability to changing circumstances. He reiterates the importance of automation as the bedrock of a sustainable financial system. He stresses that once your system is in place, it should operate seamlessly in the background, requiring minimal manual intervention. This includes auto-transferring funds into savings accounts, investment portfolios, and for bill payments, enabling wealth accumulation without constant oversight or effort. He recommends utilizing high-yield savings accounts and establishing sub-savings accounts for specific financial objectives, such as travel, a down payment on a house, or education expenses. This targeted approach ensures that funds are strategically allocated to where they are needed most, promoting both short-term and long-term financial progress. A significant portion of the chapter is dedicated to investment maintenance, particularly the crucial practice of portfolio rebalancing. He explains that market fluctuations can cause investment allocations to drift from their target percentages. Rebalancing, typically done once or twice a year, realigns the portfolio with your initial risk tolerance and long-term financial goals. He recommends dollar-cost averaging, a strategy of investing fixed amounts at regular intervals regardless of market conditions. This approach helps mitigate the impact of market volatility, smoothing out investment costs and reducing the risk of buying high and selling low. He strongly advises against market timing and reactionary investing. He argues that individuals who constantly adjust their investments based on short-term market trends often underperform compared to those who adhere to a disciplined, long-term strategy. He advocates for a set-it-and-forget-it approach using index funds and robo-advisors, emphasizing that emotional decision-making driven by market fluctuations can be detrimental to long-term returns. He also cautions against panicking during market downturns, reinforcing the principle that staying invested for the long haul is the most effective way to build wealth. To ensure continued financial success, he encourages readers to proactively optimize their financial systems. This includes actively seeking opportunities to negotiate lower interest rates on loans and credit cards, increasing 401k contributions whenever possible, and regularly reassessing financial goals as income increases. He also suggests exploring avenues for automating side income, such as rental properties or passive income streams, to diversify income sources and enhance financial security beyond a traditional paycheck. This proactive approach to financial management ensures that the system remains aligned with evolving needs and goals. Chapter 9: A Rich Life. This chapter marks a shift in focus from the technical aspects of personal finance to the broader philosophical question of what constitutes a truly fulfilling financial life. Sethi challenges the conventional notion that being rich is solely about accumulating wealth. Instead, he encourages readers to define rich in personal terms that resonate with their values, aspirations, and desires. He articulates that a rich life is characterized by freedom, flexibility, and a sense of purpose. It's not merely about saving and investing, it's about using money as a tool to create meaningful experiences and pursue passions. He emphasizes that wealth should empower individuals to do what they love, whether that's traveling the world, spending quality time with family, pursuing creative projects, or contributing to causes they care about. He advocates for a shift in mindset from restrictive budgeting to intentional spending, where individuals prioritize spending on things that truly bring joy and ruthlessly cut back on expenses that don't align with their values. A central component of living a rich life is intentional spending. He advises readers to take control of their finances by designing a financial system that enables them to enjoy guilt-free spending. This involves automating financial processes, strategically allocating funds toward meaningful goals, and eliminating wasteful spending on things that don't provide genuine value. This approach allows individuals to align their spending with their values, creating a sense of financial freedom and reducing stress. He also underscores the importance of taking small, consistent financial actions rather than waiting for the perfect moment to begin. Whether it's investing a small percentage of income, gradually increasing savings contributions, or negotiating for a higher salary, he emphasizes that small improvements compound over time, leading to significant long-term progress. He encourages readers to embrace the power of incremental changes, recognizing that consistent effort, even in small doses, can yield substantial results. The chapter also explores the significance of giving back. He suggests that generosity, whether through charitable donations, supporting family members, or contributing to causes one believes in, can be a powerful way to experience a fulfilling and abundant life. He frames giving as an integral part of a rich life, emphasizing its contribution to personal well-being and a sense of connection to something larger than oneself. The book concludes with a powerful call to action. Stop waiting and start living a rich life today. He emphasizes that financial freedom is not about obsessing over spreadsheets or restricting oneself from enjoying life's pleasures. Instead, it's about establishing a financial system that supports one's desired lifestyle and allows for guilt-free enjoyment. By setting clear financial goals, automating money management, and focusing on what truly matters, he argues that anyone can live richly on their own terms. He empowers readers to take control of their financial destinies and create a life that is both financially secure and deeply fulfilling. The book's final message is one of empowerment and encouragement, urging readers to embrace a holistic view of wealth that encompasses not just financial security, but also personal fulfillment and the pursuit of a life well lived. And that's a wrap on I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. If you found these insights valuable, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to hear your biggest takeaways in the comments below. See you in the next one, with much love and gratitude.